Hello everybody, my name is Roxtess.
And I'm Solgail.
And welcome back to Dark Souls 3.
Whoop.
Well, we tried to go for boss. I think that
Boosh.
church.
Which bus are we on? The church?
Church. Go
I
church.
had to teleport to that one. Whichever one that one was. Is it this one?
It's where you're at currently. You just go through the lift. You get here.
Is it this one I'm currently at?
No, the lift. Or the gate.
Oh, there's the lift.
Yeah. Did you forget?
Yes, I did.
You forgot.
To be honest, I did.
Does that knight respawn? Oh, he does.
Oh, crap.
Oh, so cool.
Ugh.
Let us do battle knight.
I'm 32. I'm 25. Yeah.
Oh! Mr. Volcano here. You said that last time, and I'm still gonna ignore it. Bleh.
There's a punch right here. Oh. Where's the...
Is no trifling matter. Shall deliver thee justice. Spear of the judge. Deliver all Princess Filion. Hearken to the call that summons thee.
Oh. Well, now I know what to expect.
get me out of there. Woo!
Oh! His flurry does a lot of damage.
I almost have him down.
You do. One attack at a time?
Kind of. So far right now, yeah.
The Judicator is easy.
Yeah. Gotcha! Yeah! He was an easy boss.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even die.
You didn't die once?
No.
It's my third time going at him.
I didn't even die. Woo!
Okay, so the second phase... Does he have a third phase at all?
No. Hey, bonfire. Yay.
Okay, how do you get through his shield and defense?
Yes!
Wow. There we go.
Woo!
Oh, I got a slab out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Woohoo! Alright.
Yes.
Now there's a bonfire up those steps.
Okay. Alrighty.
I think I'm gonna go use my
Oh,
souls.
these ones too. I'm gonna take a little break too. So. Alrighty, let's see if we can beat him.
Alright.
Beat the dude. I'm sure we can. Because we had to hunt us.
Hopefully. Oh, hi, who are you?
I guess squeaky door.
Oh, you're moving. Hello.
Oh, she is.
You're...
Isn't it a hatched egg? Why does she still have it?
I don't know.
What are you doing? Can I take the egg?
Can I touch the egg?
Oh, what? What did we just do?
Yeah, I don't know.
All we did was touch it. What's with her cheeks?
I don't know, but it looks like she has overgrown eyelashes.
She gonna be mad Mama Bear at us.
Probably.
Or the light will consume us. And we're just gonna see you die
So
and scream.
blindingly bright.
Whoa, what?
Okay.
What?
What just happened? Did we get teleported or something?
I have no idea.
Okay.
What?
What?
At least there's a bonfire here.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I am too. Wait, what? Where do I go? Oh, up here.
It's all flat out here.
Really, no. Help me, please. The Red Hood is come to eat us, to eat our dark souls.
Huh?
Are you gonna hit me if I stand close to you? Nope, you're not gonna hit me. Okay. Who are you? I don't know. But you're cool. I'm not gonna hit you.
What? Who are you? Oh, he's eating the kings. Oh boy.
What? Still here? handed over that thing, your dark soul, for my lady's painting.
Oh,
I'm guessing he's a toughie.
yeah.
Okay.
He's quick too.
Ow.
What? What's this?
Ow.
Like goes nowhere. I spy with my little eye where all my souls went. Which is somewhere around here. He's fast.
Yeah.
There. And
Okay.
I'm gonna have you come to me. Come on, mister. I'm gonna have you exhaust yourself out.
Okay.
Wow, he's fast.
Yeah, he's very fast.
This is why I'm gonna have him work for me. Come on, I know you're slow. It reminds me of those little guys with the knives and the long swords.
Yeah.
Little assassin dudes.
No. No. Ow.
Oh. He is fast.
Yeah.
Now he's got a long beard.
I haven't died yet.
He looks like a gnome.
He does look like a gnome.
An angry gnome.
A very angry gnome. Okay.
Got a lot of time to wait for him to get up to me.
Ooh, second phase. Okay.
Is this the blood? The blood of the dark soul.
It's the same 3-tier combo. Oh, you got him halfway?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just played a little passive.
I am playing passive. I think you mean aggressive.
No, I'm playing passive. If he does his leap attacks and dash, then you could dash towards him and then start hitting him that way. Okay. He uses his cape. Ouch.
You wait until he does his dash attack?
For the first phase, yes. But I don't know about the second phase yet.
He's got a little cannon.
These guys. Okay. I rolled there. I died.
I know.
Oh, I got him. Yeah, I got him. Woo. Oh, I got him.
Oh,
You did it!
Well, go ahead and.
I already did.
Okay. Oh.
Woo!
Did you get to the fire? You can get in. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Did my idea work for sticking to him on the third phase?
Yeah, I kind of already knew that because of the second phase, though.
Yeah. Well, I kind of stayed back a little bit from the second phase,
Oh,
but
I have got to say, for the Slave Knight, that is way too long for any boss fight.
oh yeah.
Especially, I took way longer than you did. But at some point, your hands start getting tired. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know how to dodge. You know how to, but just the time span from the first to the second to the third phase of the boss battle, your hands start getting tired. Especially in the third phase, it's just like I am supposed to roll, and sometimes you're just so tired that your finger is just lethargic and you just can't press that roll button
Yeah.
to roll, and you end up dying. And just the amount of energy that you have to maintain to be able to beat this boss is astronomical. I would have to say for the first phase, especially with the huge amount of health bar, the first phase is completely wild, and our strategy for the first phase was to completely just run around, try to get away from him as much as we can, and to let him do the jumps, and then as soon as he does a jump and a slash forward like the angel or like the unnamed king does that jump and then that come forward and I'm going to get you, or the sword down Garen move on that final jump and jump slam. You can get 3 hits on his lunge, you can get on the Garen slash down, you can get 4 hits down if you're not getting interrupted by, he has this one really quick move and he just pulls out. It's just completely wild in the first phase, but you can get him down pretty relatively easy in the first phase. The main thing that I have to say about this fight is the insane health bar, the insane amount of damage, and especially the insane amount of time it takes to get through the boss. If it were me, again, kind of like the Freya boss, the second phase isn't really necessary. Same thing with this boss. The amount of health bar, like you got him down relatively quickly and relatively easily, and I would count that to just being RNG luck. You got lucky with him picking which phases he was doing.
Yeah.
And maybe you're just better at that than I am. And
Well, I studied his pattern, so.
yeah, I just don't have as much patience, and when he is doing that jumping, it just takes time, and for me, I get tired very easily, especially when it takes that much energy and that much focus in such a long span of time. I just start losing energy.
I have all the patience in the world.
Yeah, so you have a little bit more patience. I just don't, and especially with how long this takes and how much energy you have to maintain, I just start falling asleep halfway through the boss battle, and I'm trying to stay awake,
Yeah.
and my fingers just start falling asleep. But second phase is pretty easy. You're just waiting for him to do his angel jump. I wish this was a little bit more often. I don't know how long it takes, but it takes an astronomical amount of time for him to decide to do his angel jump,
Yeah.
his angel lunge, and it takes way too long for him to do his angel. If it were me and I were coding that in, I would have it be like any other move. It should be a common move so you can get through and push through the boss fight quicker. With it having that much delay between jumps, for me it took forever to get through the second phase to be able to get to the third phase. So second phase, I would have to say, is just like Freya's second phase. Is it really necessary to even have the second phase in Freya? And with this one, it's necessary to have the second phase, but the jumps need to be more often. I don't know why, but for me, maybe it's just bad RNG. But
I mean, he was jumping often for me, I think.
okay, because for me, yeah, maybe it's just my bad RNG, but he would jump once every 2 minutes. I am not kidding you. And he would take forever to do another jump.
Yeah.
So for me, it took a very long time for him to even get to his jumps. The third phase is all about timing your rolls again and again and again. When he does those 3 slashes, or if he does 2 slashes, just timing your rolls, you can get him down. It is a very hard boss battle, to be sure. Oh yeah, and then one thing I was going to mention too is the landscape. When you're doing this landscaping and you're walking up the slopes and you're going up and you're seeing him and he's going to lunge or whatever, especially if you're going down the slopes, your camera is so low you can barely, you're just seeing the ground. You can't see him and what he is doing.
Yeah.
So especially with the environment and especially with the landscape and especially with the space, you cannot see what you're doing. A lot of the time, the camera's at such a bad angle, you cannot see, especially with the landscape, and you're moving around, and the landscape is just rolling like ocean waves, and you're trying to see where the heck he's at. Your camera starts playing your eyes, and your mind goes dizzy.
Yeah.
Because you're going up, you're going down, and then especially you start running into a whole bunch of this landscape, you just do not have the space to deal with him if you're trying to get away from him so that he starts doing his angel leaps. Yeah, and I'd have to say, especially for the first phase, what I don't really appreciate is the baiting and waiting. It just takes so much time to bait him, be able to get away from him, and to be able to get him to do an animation so you can actually deal some damage. That baiting and waiting takes too much time. If it's going to be a boss battle, I'd rather not spend, what is it now? 2 hours. So around 2 hours, a good almost 3 hours now, trying to beat the boss, but
Yeah.
it's around 2 hours. I would rather not take the time to have to try to bait him. I'd rather just have a one-on-one battle where I can fight him and I don't have to bait out moves where I can get the advantage of those moves. Because baiting out just takes waiting and time, and when it takes waiting and time, I'd rather have the boss be straightforward, like even Dragon Slayer on War, or even the Abyss Watchers, where it's straightforward, not having to bait out the boss and bait out moves, because that's exactly what you're doing in the first and second phase, and I can say that for pretty sure because the entire insane health bar, number 1, and number 2, you do have to bait and you have to wait for him to do those animations.
That's what I did.
And when it's like that, you have to wait for the baiting to
I
happen.
don't mind waiting.
You don't mind waiting. But if it's a boss battle, again, you're really taking a lot of time baiting out the boss. I'd rather have just one phase be baiting and the second phase be fighting. And when 2 phases are baiting, and then the third phase is finally you get to fight, it's just, that's a lot of time to have to go through 2 phases and then to finally be able to fight the boss.
Yeah.
And that's where even with Frey, I wish you could just skip the second phase altogether. Have more health bar on the first phase, but skip the second phase and be able to go straight to the third phase.
That would be lovely.
That would be lovely. But yeah. Alright, time to spend these souls
Oh, yeah.
in the very next episode.
Woo!
Yes. So Slave Knight. Yeah, he's hard.
He
Very
was very hard. It took me like a few tries.
Oh yeah. And compared to the princes and Frey, the princes aren't that hard. All you have to remember is just stay behind their tails. And with Freyed, she's not that hard. She just deals an insane amount of damage, and you can definitely outplay when it gets to this guy. I would have to say it just takes too much time, especially with the first two phases, baiting and waiting. It just takes way too much time to be able to even get to the boss and be able to actually fight the boss. So with that being said, the first two phases are just kind of waiting and baiting. And then the third phase, you finally get to fight the boss. And when you're actually fighting the boss, it is pretty hard. It kind of feels like Championship Gundyr when you're fighting him because of his jump attacks.
Oh, that one took me forever to beat.
And it feels like Abyss Watchers as well. I'd have to say Freyed, though, for the third phase, was pretty hard because she has so many animations and you're just trying to stay away from her. With this, you can easily stay away from him, and it's not like you really have that much. And he's pretty slow, too. Kind of like Dragon's Lair Armoire or even the Prince. It's pretty slow. When you get to Freyed, though, the third phase, it's pretty quick. You have pretty quick. It's not as much damage. I don't know if it's as much because Freyed does do pretty good on damage, and our health bars haven't really changed all that much. So it's a pretty good tie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode, and we will see you guys in the very next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.